Young Fiddy's been charged with 2 extra charges, and it makes a total of 10 charges that he's been charged with in Australia. Now, you gotta understand. See, when I make videos about young Fiddy, you gotta understand this person is he like I shared a friendship with him. You get it? Like I would like to say I did, but what I realized sometimes is like it's not even that I'm a genuine person, so I don't switch up, I don't change on no one. Like how I was years ago is how I am now, and I'm just that's just me. Energies don't lie. But what I realized with a lot of man's friends or ex-friends or who man thinks man's friends is, they're just weirdos because they just switch up. Everyone gets to a certain level and then they change. And it's not a bad thing to change, but it's like, bro, don't change to the people that are just real. I'm just a real person. And to be honest, I don't ask none of my friends for nothing. I've never asked not one person from who's got big names for any form of money. I've never asked to borrow money. I've never asked for nothing. I might have asked for them to post a video. You get me? And even if you look at things, bro, what has really man done for me? You get me? What has man done for me? I've had to flip and build up my own artists' names for it to make sense. I've had to do everything myself for it to make sense. You get me? So it's like the cosign is amazing. But what I'm trying to say with Fiddy is like, it's sad, you get me? It's sad. So I always find it difficult even speaking on this because this is someone that I've got pictures with. This is someone that I've got videos, like banter. This is someone that shared something special to man, and that's Cadet, R.I.P. Cadet. I met Fiddy, young Fiddy, at Cadet's dad's house. That's how I met him. I was in prison, open prison. You know what I'm trying to say? And Cadet let me come wireless. And I remember us driving to wireless, 2 cars or 3 cars. And there was no room in Cadet's car, so I had to drive my car. And me and Young Fiddy was in the car and we were speaking. And this is when Young Fiddy had about 30K followers. And this is years ago. This is talking about 2016. So it's like 9 years ago. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And I remember us, he's just like, bro, you're in jail now. I can't believe it. And we just started talking. And from then, we kind of got close. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Imagine I done a documentary. And the person that was filming the documentary, The Come Up, Fiddy was in the documentary, but he messed up the footage. I remember paying Fiddy £500 for him to interview me. He gave me, he had a little following, and I gave him £500, and that his bit didn't get into the interview because the actual footage messed up. But anyway, the documentary turned out to be amazing. It's on my YouTube. It's called The Come Up. Obviously, it's got Stormzy, Krypton Cone, Michael Dapper. It's got quite a lot of people in it, like just showing how I was before and how I made the transition. But yeah, and then obviously when Cadet passed, obviously I was kind of the first person to ring him and tell him, yo, like, bro's passed, you get me? So it was like deep. But like, well, I realized, like, I see Fiddy, he was grafting, he was a hard worker, him, Chunks, all of them, there was hard workers doing what they was doing. So from there, and then obviously, look, life gets real, innit? Everyone progresses, get me? And it's mad because Fiddy was going to be a investor into Wicked and Bad, you get me? He was going to be an investor into Wicked and Bad. He was going to invest 100K for a small bit of shares. And obviously, he was going to do the full announcement. And then down the line, he kind of all went to his old house in Canary Wharf. You get me? Remember it, bro. You get me? And everything was going to plan, and then all of a sudden, but my man just stopped picking up his phone. You get me? But this is what happens in business. There's no pun on it. There's no like feelings on it. This is what happens. You just have to keep on going. But I just kind of giving you insights off it, and then with Fiddy, obviously, as he got bigger and bigger, I think he just started changing a bit. A lot of people may have saw it or whatnot. He started changing a bit. You get me? But I did appreciate him coming to man's shows. He's come to all man's fights. So it's like, I get it. Like, man's just not in that world. You're doing YouTube. I'm not around you every single day. So maybe I'm looking at it like, oh, you changed on me. But no, you ain't really changed on me. You don't owe me anything, bro. Get me? Well done. Carry on doing what you're doing. You get me? And I think for me, I think the straw dropped. Get me? And this is what happens to most of artists as well. You get me? Inside artists. I think the penny dropped when I think I flew back to the UK and I messaged the man. I'm saying, yo, like you got something going on in Sellers Park. And I'm like, yo, bro, I'm just by myself. Can man come? You get me? And bro, trust me, man has the power to be like, boom, you put him down on the VIP. Sellers Park, bro. Oh, the tickets are sold out. That's what man told me, you know. WhatsApp, man. Oh, tickets are sold out. And in my head, I started thinking, like, all right, if it was Drake or Anthony Joshua or any of these people that messaged, man, and had 10 man will let them in. And it made me just think, like, yeah, man, people are just weirdos, like, in a sense of, like, they forget where they come from. So you see, like, when it comes to LV the General and that all of that, LV the General telling him stories, he's quite right. He can tell his story and what's going on. And he's probably thinking karma hit him because LV was another man that got left out. You get me? Like the angle, the style. If you want to start talking about Central C and Gambino, you could talk about LV the General and Young Fiddy. You get me? And obviously it didn't work for him yet. LV kept on working. These men had YouTubes. LV, Muller Juice, these men had big YouTubes from when it was even a trend to have YouTubes. You get me? So obviously, Fiddy, Chunks, they went down that route, and obviously LV, you get me? He got left out. So now that he's telling his story about it, he's telling his story like, oh, my man's not a real person. That was my best friend. This is what happened. Boom, 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 boom. So it just kind of, I always notice red flags. And the reason why I'm speaking about this, I notice red flags. And for me, I've kind of made up my mind, like, I'm going alone in this journey, like, alone. Like, got love for the man, them, good luck, but I'm going alone. You get me? Like, I realize when you always make yourself available or you always show the love, you don't get the same love back, and it's okay. You just have to just go alone. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So now, obviously, seeing this, because this is someone, you got to understand, Young Fiddy and Chunks, in the next couple years, they were carried on 5 years, they would have been like the ant and deck in our culture. They would have been like the ant and deck in our scene. They would have been like that. I promise you. So you got to understand what Chunks has gone through mentally. Imagine how many people DM him, that on him, surfacing clips that's trying to point a narrative with him in it and that. Imagine what his family or all of that, the backlash that he's had to deal with. He probably had to go therapy, bro. You get me? Imagine all the money, like the certain brand endorsement deals that Chunks was getting, and you'd be like, yeah, I'm not doing it without Fiddy. I'm not doing it without Philly. I'm not doing it without Philly. I remember Chunks, Philly, Harry Panero, that was their circle, and it's like no one come in. Obviously, you had Darkest Man, you had all of that, but that's their circle. From the scene, no one comes in. You get me? And it's crazy now that you see PK Humble, or like PK Humble has literally replaced Young Fiddy. Literally replaced them. They've picked PK Humble. They've literally replaced him. I remember when they was doing the 4.0 shows, 4.0 shows, and I said this to myself. PK Humble is next. Now you've got Will Smith, yeah, doing the PK Humble dance. PK Humble is next up. And he's been grinding since I met PK Humble from being Abracadabra's manager and speaking to him in 2016. So even before that, so he's been going at it, it not working for him. And now, years down the line, it's worked for him. Now, Chunks probably knew about this next 2 charges, and he's just announced his podcast. You get me? He's saying, look, I have to just do this by myself. It's getting too much, my bro. I can't wait too much. He's got 10 charges. Do you know, yeah, that they're making the case even stronger? 10 charges, 10 accounts. 10 accounts. It's crazy. And it's like, we need to kind of just say it how it is. Like, bro, like, he's on bail for another crime in another country that's before this. So listen, these things don't just happen just like that. Like, he's on bail for that. So it's like, I don't like, I don't know. I don't like it's a lot to process for someone that knows a man. So say for instance, if he's innocent now, bro, I don't even know if there's any coming back. What do you lot think, guys? Is there any coming back? If say for instance he gets found not guilty, there's always gonna be people that's gonna say, but my man is but yeah, there's an injustice in the system. What's he even going through his mental health? What's he even going through? Because it's like, for me, I don't like. It's just one of them ones. And me, I always try to check up on people. Or this has happened. Or this has happened. Because I know that people actually can be charged, or things like this can happen, and they can be totally innocent. Women can lie. Women can lie. So when I first heard this, I was trying to reach out to her, man. So like, boom, hope you're good, hope you're good. Obviously, there's no response. But man's just trying to reach out to her, man. Hope you're good, hope you're good. Down the line now, you're looking at it, that you just never know. You just don't know what's going on. And I see a lot of people was online that was like, oh, why don't you speak up for your friends? Why don't you say this? Why ain't no one speaking up? And it's like, bro, like, see, when you reach a certain level of status, yeah, it's like the best thing is just to be quiet and wait for the case to finish. Wait for the case to finish, because this is what the internet wants. The internet wants you to speak up, but then they want to start clipping it and speaking about it and twisting your words and doing all of that. You get me? So it's just a mad one. This one, it's someone. This is the biggest L as like someone from my culture, young Fiddy, like in terms of like the rise and fall of young Fiddy. The rise, like 18 months in, like he was on not every, but he was on mainstream TV. Like he got there from doing YouTubing. Like he built up Foot Asylum single-handedly, bro. Like Foot Asylum, YouTube, like handedly. Like he could have built up his self. And this is what happens when you don't know your value. This is what happens when you look at myself. I will never get a crazy big cosign because I'm too opinionated and I'm too like know your value. So they wouldn't come next to me. So this is why I have to do it myself and make it happen. But it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And well done. Even Spectre. Look at Spectre. Like Spectre, like Spectre was the next one up. They picked Spectre to be the next one up. He was doing it for a long time. He's got traction. He's doing it. Now PK Humble is just getting started. He knows the power of doing YouTube. He knows the power. He's everywhere. It's just, you see, YouTube is a long game, but the retention of YouTube and people tuning in and watching your content is this is where it needs to be. Do you know what I mean? It's a long game. It's a long game. This is why we always say, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If man's putting man's time and effort into doing this, can you just make sure you like, comment, and subscribe? I would appreciate it. But yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Let me know what you actually think in the comments. Like, let me know what you think in the comments, because I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to say. The only thing that you can do is just wait this out, literally. But yeah, peace, my people. Safe.